On February 14, 2018, Nicholas Cruz entered Major Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. He killed 17 people and injured many more in an attempt to honor those who perished, and we'll learn their stories.
Alyssa Aldath was 14 and a young, determined athlete. She played soccer for the Parkland travel team. She was also a camper at Camp Coleman, a Jewish summer camp. Her mother said that she was beautiful, smart, talented, successful, awesome, and an amazing soccer player.
Scott was 35 and a geography teacher at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. He coached cross country at the high school, and one member of his team, Chad Williams, tweeted the following: "I have said RIP too many times in the past 24 hours, but RIP Coach Beagle. You are a king and haven't got a good one. Rest easy. Hashtag Douglas Strong."
Martin DeQuay Anguiano was an active member of his high school JROTC, or Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps. He was 14 and loved soccer and Star Wars. According to his brother, he was a very funny kid, outgoing, and sometimes really quiet. Most of all, he was my baby brother.
Nicholas Stewart was a high school senior who had been recruited by the University of Indianapolis for their swim team. This coming fall, he would have been a freshman at college. Instead, he died at 17.
Aaron Feist, or Coach Feist as his team called him, was the assistant football coach. He died when he put himself between students and oncoming bullets. According to the football program spokeswoman, he died the same way he lived. He put himself second. He was a very kind soul, a very nice man. He died a hero. He was 37.
Jamie Guttenberg loved to dance in her free time. She joined the dance team and dedicated herself to her team. Jamie adored animals and was a go-to babysitter for her neighbors. At a candlelight vigil, her father said the following while trying not to cry: "Jamie was such a special kid. All of the kids here are. What is unfathomable is Jamie took a bullet and is dead. I don't know what I do next. My wife is home. We are broken."
Mr. Hickson was the school's athletic director. He frequently gave kids rides and lunch money. According to his widow, he loved being around kids. She said that, quote, every one of these students he thought of as his own kid. He was an Army veteran, having been deployed to Iraq in 2007, and a Naval reservist.
Luke Hoyer's parents were called at 1 a.m. the day after the shooting when they were informed that Luke had been killed. His cousin said that he was an amazing individual, always happy, always smiling. His smile was contagious, and so was his laugh. Luke was 15.
Caroline was 14 when she was killed in her high school. She loved to dance at the Drake School of Irish Dance. A neighbor posted this on Facebook. R.I.P. Cara, and fly with the angels. You will be greatly missed. We will always love and celebrate your beautiful life.
Gina Montalado proudly marched in the school marching band as a member of her school's winter guard. She was a gifted artist who always carried an art book with her. One friend told the paper the following: "My heart is broken into pieces. I will forever remember you, my sweet angel." She was 14 when she was shot.
Joaquin Oliver moved to the United States when he was 3 years old from Venezuela. His passion was basketball, and he played it every chance that he got. He also was interested in football, the Venezuelan soccer team, urban graffiti, and hip-hop. He was 17 when he died. He was buried in his Miami Heat jersey.
Helena Petty volunteered for Helping Hands through her church. She helped in Florida after Hurricane Irma hit this past summer. While we will not have the opportunity to watch her grow up and become the amazing woman we know she would become, we are keeping an internal perspective, her family said.
Meadow Pollack once posted on Facebook, "Nothing makes me happier than my grandma and her smile." She was heading to Lynn University in Boca Raton in the fall. She was buried at age 18 at Star of David Memorial Garden Cemetery and Funeral Chapter.
Helena Ramsay moved to the United States from the United Kingdom when she was 2 years old. When the shooter entered the room that she was in, she encouraged her friend to shield herself with books. Thanks to the book, the friend was injured and not killed. In her final moments, Helena saved her friend's life. She was 17 when she was killed in her Holocaust Studies classroom.
Alex Schachter played in the trombone and the baritone in the school marching band. He also loved basketball and was honored by the Miami Heat. His favorite TV show was Naruto. Alex loved going to Eagle Landing Camp with his friends, and he enjoyed playing football with his cousins. He was shot and killed in a high school that he loved at age 14.
Carmen Schentrup had 4 large scars on her legs, the length of her legs that she received from a surgery at age 12. Instead of hiding them, she always joked that she had gotten them from running with the bulls. She was a National Merit Scholarship semifinalist who taught herself German. She died at age 16. She died a week before her 17th birthday.
Peter Wang was a member of the Junior Reserves Officers Training Corps. Peter was shot while holding the door open for other students. Tens of thousands of people have signed a petition to the White House to bury Peter with military honors. His dream school, West Point, accepted him, and he was buried with the Military Medal of Heroism.
This time we'll have a series of readings. Elisa Reich will begin the poem written by one of the victims of the tragedy, Alex Schachter.
Life is like a roller coaster, a Creepers poem by Alex Schachter. Life is like a roller coaster. It has some ups and downs. Sometimes you take it slow or very fast. It may be hard to breathe at times, but you just have to push yourself and keep going. Your bar is your safety. It's like your family and friends. You hold on tight and don't let go. But sometimes you might throw your hands up, because your friends and family will always be with you. Just like the bar keeping you safe at all times. It may be too much for you at times, the twists, the turns, the upside downs. But you get back up and keep chugging along. Eventually, it all comes to a stop. You won't know when or how, but you'll know that it will be time to get off and start anew. Life is like a roller coaster.
Call upon Gabe, who will lead us in a prayer for peace.
Prayer for peace. May we see the day when war and bloodshed cease, when a great peace will embrace the whole world. The nation will not threaten nation, and mankind will not again know war. For all who live on we have come into being to praise. On earth shall not realize. We have not come into being to hate or to destroy. We have come into being to praise, to labor, and to love. Compassionate God, bless the leaders of all nations with the power of compassion, fulfilled in promise conveyed in Scripture. I will not bring peace to the land, and you shall lie down, and no one shall terrify you. I will rid the land of vicious beasts, and it shall not be ravaged by war. Let love and justice flow like a mighty stream. Let peace fill the earth as the waters fill the sea. And let us say, Amen.
Amen. Helena Ramsay.
In the Mishnah Sanhedrin, in the 4th parak, 5th Mishnah, we read that anyone who destroys a life is considered by tradition to have destroyed an entire world, and anyone who saves a life is as if he saved an entire world. In the Torah we read, Uvecharta b'chayim, choose life.
Michaela.
We continue to be inspired by the bravery, strength, and resilience shown by the student survivors of Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida, and the Lead the March For Our Lives movement. Members of the school's drama club wrote a song they call Shine, which they performed at the CNN Town Hall on gun policy in America a couple of weeks ago. Following the song, Rabbi Elias will give further directions.
In a moment, in the words of renowned Jewish thinker Abraham Joshua Heschel, namesake of the Heschel School, we will pray with our feet and walk outside to the courtyard. As we walk outside, our prayers and thoughts may differ from one another. But no matter what, we stand united and respectful of the idea that all human life is precious and acts of hate and violence have no place in our world today. And it is up to you, as I said to you a month ago, to ensure that that will always be the case.